a financial freedom fighter, aka time clock smasher, and you watching Crumb TV.
My name is Olivia, and I'm rocking with none other than CrumbTV.
My name is Marte Malik, and I'm rocking with CrumbTV.
My name is Chanel Grant, and you are watching CrumbTV.
What's up, y'all? This is Gary Tucker calling from upstate New York, and I'm definitely down rocking with CrumbTV.
Hey, what's great? It's your girl, Alley Cat, Hip Hop Oprah. I'm here rocking with my brother, CrumbTV.
What up, what up? It's me, the Minister of Information, kicking it with my brother, Crumb.
My name is Zaradia, and I'm rocking with CrumbTV.
You are now watching CrumbTV. That's right, folks. You are now watching CrumbTV. It is I, your humble brother Crumb, here for another installation of CrumbTV. You already know what it is, family. This video is called Cryptocurrency. Hype or hope? Or I'm a little dyslexic right there. Bear with me. Hope or hype? So let's start things off the way I love to start things off. Could you please repeat after me? Peace, Ashe, Islam, Namaste, Hotep, Grand Rising, Assalamu Alaikum, Walaikum Salam, Rahubet, Dua, Dua'u, Shalom, Halito, Oseo, Boom Dia, Wagwan. Whatever the greeting is in your respective language, I am your humble brother Crumb, here for another installation of CrumbTV. Let's get right into it the way I love to get right into it. You know I love a long hello and a long goodbye. So with that said, let's acknowledge the first responders. First one in the building of the first responders. This is the perfect trifecta, meaning we only doing the first three. The first responder is King. Oh, well, let me put some respect on his name. Kings and Queens Empowerment. Says peace, peace, peace. Absolutely. It is all peace. Number two in the building, Ricardo Sal says XRP and VeChain to the moon. Laugh out loud. Absolutely. It don't even got to be the moon. We can take this jank to Saturn. I'm down. Okay. Number three in the building actually is still Ricardo, but he's number two again. So hey, let's give him his flowers. David Swartz worked in NSA. I didn't know that. Okay, that's deep. And has connects with the gatekeepers. I had an idea about that. I think made Bitcoin too. I'm dubious. We're not really sure about the origins of Bitcoin, but he said I think. But hey, sure. He $1 trillion man, I think maybe is somewhere supposed to be in there, according to Forbes. Yeah, absolutely. So let me get right to the final third responder, which is Kings and Queens again. It's to the moon. All right, let me see if we actually have a third responder. Hey, Rue, the Duke of the Great Lakes says, what up, though, family? We saying what up right back. All right. I see you. I love you. I appreciate all of you. With that said, I wanted to just do a couple really quick shout outs, and then we can just kind of go and do our thing. You know how I like to do. We got to do us. We definitely got to do our thing. Where's my thing at? I'm looking. Oh, already got that up. This is the one. Still the one. All right, here we go. Okay, so I got a couple events coming up. I just want to share those things with you just to give you an idea of what's really good. So first and foremost, I'm going to be with the Minister of Information in New York. If you want to come to that event, you can go to crumbtv.info/events. I'm trying to get my little ticker going. I don't see where it's at. CrumbTV. Oh, here it is. So you can go to crumbtv.info/events if you want to join us in New York. That's going to be on September 10th. 9/11 is the last day in New York before they start enforcing the vaccines. I'm going to be long gone before then. But if you want to join us, then please do. We appreciate that. Also, family, within this little bit of time I want to let you know, I'm also going to be doing an event called Movie Night. This is a Zoom, not in New York, not in Chicago, not in LA. This is on Zoom. We're going to watch a 30-minute documentary on a history and hygiene, or the history of white hygiene. You know, Ashton Kutcher say he don't wash his butt. His lady Coco says she don't wash her butt neither. That's that white lady that Ice-T married, or Ice Cube, or one of them. Last but not least, if you want a backpack, family, you're going to have to go to my sister L Creations. That's lcreations.llc.com. creationsllc.com. Representation matters. All right, so we have now reached the 5-minute mark, and with that said, we're going to get right into things. Peace and love, brother. How are you?
I'm positive, brother. You already know. How you feeling, Crumb?
All is well. All is truly well. I want to thank you and welcome you to the platform. But let's do things the right way. Can you tell the people who you are and where they can find you at?
Well, I'm Red Dad, Blue Dad, aka Financial Freedom Fighter, aka Time Clock Smash. And right now, you just can find me on Twitter, Red Dad, Blue Dad. You can find me on YouTube, Crypto, Red Dad, Blue Dad.
Let me just type it in just to let the family know. No confusion, no mistakes, no nothing. Put some respect on his name. That's Red Dad, Blue Dad. You can find him. Don't come for me, but if you do, then we're gonna be here.
Already.
But don't come.
Yes, sir.
But with that said, I wanted to start things off the right way. We're going to talk about crypto, folks. I give you my word, bear with me. But I want to start things off the right way by saying thank you. And I want to say thank you because you recently, well, first I want to say congratulations. You recently celebrated 1 year for your crypto community.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I want to say congratulations for that. We're going to talk about that in just a second. You got to tell us more. But with that said, I also want to say thank you because you sent me an invite. You sent me a kite to say, hey, come on down, celebrate with us. I took your invite and I came, I saw, I enjoyed myself. It was stellar. We had some moments that were unplanned. And it just all worked out. It all made sense. So you see what I did there? But so with that said, I want to say thank you. You brought me to Miami. I really enjoyed myself. But with that said, can you tell us about Red Dad, Blue Dad, please?
Oh man, just go straight into the Red Dad, Blue Dad. Well,
if you don't mind, I'm sorry.
Oh man, I can't say Red Dad, Blue Dad was created from the community, right? And we're gonna go how it started, but the start with the Red Dad, how that was created, it just was from the community of just passing information and understand what is the information I'm passing, like what group of people I'm dealing with, which is family, which is familiar, cousins, which is close relative. That's how the community started with those, and I'm grateful for that. And I noticed that the people that I'm talking to, I'm either dealing with a institutional mind, I'm dealing with people with the educational mind, and I'm dealing with people that's just used to spending. So I'm like, everything's Coca-Cola, everything's Pepsi. It's two different sides: Democrat, Republican, Crips, Bloods. You know what I'm saying? So the colors is already there. So I just put the education and the energy on it, and that's how I just came up with Red Dad, Blue Dad. About education, you know what I'm saying, knowledge, investing. I say, okay, the Red Dad is used to this. Maybe he inherited this. And the Blue Dad is the institution, what we're used to. The number one institution are jails, educational system, institutions, and useless spending, man. We don't know how to spend our money. We're afraid to invest. So that's how it came with the colors. That's how I created it from the community, actually.
Well, such a great segue, because I was going to go into the community aspect. A lot of people are getting their stuff together. Singular, individual, divide and conquer, by themselves. You've gone through a different, I promise, family, we're going to get to crypto in just a second. You need to hear this. You need to hear what we're about to say. So now, the crypto world is big. It's new. It's confusing. We just came from the European controlling stock markets. Take your tail down to Merrill Lynch, and you can learn the easiest way to lose $500, which is the minimal investment if you want to go into stocks, bonds, or I think bonds, the minimum investment is like $250. You're going to get a return of 1% in 5 years or something like that. The stocks, they're going to give you a diversified portfolio, but they're going to charge you 90% of whatever it is you make. They're going to get rich. You're not. Go down to Merrill Lynch if you want to. Go down to Stanley Morgan if you want to. Them Europeans going to show you what they think about you, because it's a team effort. And with your NIGGA, ASS, You not on the team. So it's really, we're playing basketball. They got Jordan, Pippen, Kukoc, Rodman. They got a whole dream team, and then you over here by yourself with your little $500. And they're gonna get you. They're gonna figure out if you make money, they're gonna make more money. And if you don't make money, they're gonna take your little $500 and they're gonna make money. It's really a horrible experience in this big financial world by yourself. You've offered something different to ensure the success of others, not just yourself, which is the community. Can you talk about that part?
Wow, the community, like I said, is not about myself, because with a community, you have unity, first of all, right? You have everybody that's strong in their own field, right? And just for the community, I spoke about this a couple of nights ago. Not only when you have a community, and definitely if you're dealing with investments. Now, you don't have just people investing into crypto. You have people investing into a lifestyle, right? You have not just crypto, because crypto is virtual. That's a virtual reality. So if you create millionaires in virtual reality, eventually you'll create now millionaires in the physical reality. So if you have something you want to invest into, like commercial building or whatever you want to, you just created a whole bunch of virtual millionaires. Then now you got to show them how to spend the money physically. And that's the whole ideal of a community, because everybody can build. You got plumbers, you got electricians, you got people who paint, you got accountants, you got doctors, you got everybody within that community that's invested. So that's how you start, from that unity, from that community.
I love it. It really helps because it's a big world, and they thrive on being a pack of wolves. They thrive on being a pride of lions.
Okay.
And they see that you and I are, and the people in our community, by and large, are divided. And that's the way the lion hunts. That's the way the wolf hunts. He'll divide the weak one from the pack, and they'll savage him, or whatever it is. So now, with that said, you've got community. There's power in numbers. That's You're right. Not selfish. It's not ego. It's not I, me, my. The other part that I wanted to talk about is, if you go to Morgan Stanley, okay, if you go to Merrill Lynch, you got to start out with $500.
I got you. Yeah.
Your ass, your tail be like, oh, Crumb, I'm going to improve my credit with a secured credit card. That's fine. You got to start out with $300.
Yeah. Facts.
One thing I love about crypto is you don't got to put a lot of skin in the game. You don't got to miss your rent. You don't got to go broke. You could do it with 17 cents. Can you talk about a small investment? And I know in your case, you play big. You're a big fish in the game. But
I didn't start out that way, though.
Okay, we'll talk about it, please.
It's hard to talk about it without going into how it all started out. Now, Brother Crumb mentioned that you got to go to these financial advisors, right, to give you financial advice on how you want to plan your future or spend your money as far as investing, right? That's what you're used to. That's that game they give you. You know what I'm saying? Well, one hand, they show you a portfolio. It looks real good, right? It looks good because you don't know how to save your own money, first of all. So you look at it and they show you a bigger picture, right? But you don't realize that's your own money you're saving, right? So you make them the authorized user of your account. First of all, you go there with your social, you go there with your address, you go there with all the information, just hand them that, and you give them your money every 2 weeks or every week, where these big financial firms take your money and show you this portfolio where it's only 0.1% of your money, but they show you it 15 years out. They show you it 20 years out. So it looks very attractive to a person that don't know how to manage their own money, right? Now, what Crumb saying, with the same investment to digital currency, if you learn it and you invest, you can learn how to invest into stuff as little as 17 cents that can change your whole life. And just in a few years, right? That's 17 cents can 7x. And if you put just a few $100 on it throughout the time, that's how easy it is in crypto. Invest into stuff like that. You just got to pay attention, and you just got to have some knowledge about what it is. All you do is just read just a little bit about this technology, read a little bit about the fintech. That's all you have to do. And it can take you far, far places financially just off a 17-cent investment.
And you know, just in case anybody doesn't know what the brother and I are talking about, well, Crumb, why did he invite you? It seems a little random. At first I thought it was, but it's actually not. You know, because I'm not a big crypto guy. I know crypto.
Yeah.
I respect crypto. I love crypto, but I don't have a community. And I think that's a big deal. I think that's a very important thing. If we really want to grow, we have to do it together. And I got to be honest with the family. I'm not there yet. Why do you got Red Dad, Blue Dad up here? Because he's here. He's there. You know, somebody in the comments had asked, and it's a great question. Hold on. Where's the family at? Give me just a second. So how should we invest? I want to confirm that's a legitimate question.
It sure is.
You know, for someone like myself, I'm busy all day. I don't have time to engage. But when you're a part of a community, like with the good brother over here, somebody can take you off the live, because you know it's one thing. We're only on a 1 hour live. There's a million people, you know, and it's just kind of if you didn't get it, then you know you don't got it. But within the community, you can go and ask those legitimate questions like this one, and someone can really take the time with you. And I think I know that's one of the major benefits of even joining a community, to where you're going to get that real interaction to get your questions answered. Now, going back to what I was saying about the 17 cent. So I did a video a little bit more than a year ago called Death of the Dollar. I did part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and part 6. I think I even did I don't think I did 7. It might have did 7. You know, I did do 7. And I think I did 8. It didn't get to the double digits, but I did a lot of them.
You did.
And however, a lot of people say, including yourself, even I say this, that first one I did, I moonwalked on water. Michael Jackson, Jesus, amalgamation, hybrid. So anyway, you know, I told the family just a little bit that I knew about. At that time, you know, Bitcoin was already out. A lot of them were already doing, but the European was really just the only one in there investing 2 cent, 3 cent, 5 cent, 19 cent, coming back with hundreds. Our brothers and sisters won't get in it. I'm talking, they weren't getting that type of money. So the second I find out, you know, my antenna started tweaking. Money. I told the family. And I said to the family, I said, I'm about to tell y'all how to make some serious money. And only 9 people, I don't know who you 9 people are, but only 9 people going to get the message. You, my brother, were one of the 9 people who I prophesized. I said there's only 9 people, because I think that video got like 10,000 views. The video got like 10,000 views. I said out of the 10,000, only 9 people will get it. You were one of the people who got it. But this is the thing. A lot of people, they talk too much. After you got yours, you didn't talk a bunch. You didn't go brag, hey, Crumb, this and that. You worked for a whole year. Never said nothing to me. You got the message and you just started working.
Yeah.
And then a year after you got done working, that's when you invited me out. A lot of people, no disrespect, they will approach you, or they approach me, or they'll approach somebody and talk about what they gonna do, what I want to do, what I'm trying to do.
Come on, Crumb.
What I'm thinking about. The brother came after a year. It's like, yeah, look what I've done. And I'm like, wow. You know, I never thought I would have been associated with anything that magnificent. Because if a person were to ask me, I'm not very confident in crypto. I know a little bit, But if somebody wants to really know, I'm gonna like, listen, you're gonna have to go to Red. You're gonna have to go to Red because he is one of the only people I know who I trust to really do right by a person and say, hey, go over there to Red Dad, Blue Dad. He's gonna tell you right. He's gonna take care of you. He's gonna answer you one-on-one. You know, a lot of people, they want something from people. You didn't ask anybody for anything. You just started helping people. And it's like, what is he getting out of this? With all due respect, even to this day, even with the, I don't see anything you're getting out of this other than building other people up. People are people pleasers. Yeah. And I just take it as that. But I just want to sing your praise just to give people ideas. So when I did the video last year, XRP had just came out, or it had been out for a little bit, but it was kind of new. It was only at 17 cents. I invested my little 17 cents. You invested your little 17 cents. And you know, we've been, you know, it's been good to us. VeChain has been good to us. Yes, you know, a lot of the family didn't really get the message until Dogecoin or Dogecoin or I don't know.
Social media coin.
I'm sorry?
A social media coin. Yeah.
They didn't find out until it was too late.
Yep.
Let me pass the mic. How did you feel going into it? XRP, social media first, you know, okay, so you jumped on before Dogecoin, before GameStop, and you were just in there. What did it look like from this new world? You're getting money, you're not working anymore.
Let me explain the story that I'm gonna give it for CrumbTV that I didn't never tell nobody about the subconscious and the unconscious and the subconscious. Now, back in the first time I explained it, I don't think I ever said this to nobody. Only the people that was in this place at this time know about what I'm about to say. I think about in 2017, 2018, either it was towards the end of 2017, going to 2018, that me, my big brother, and my little sister was in my place that we're in now. And the person was telling us about, we had a financial conversation about finances, how we can put our bills together, how we can get on each other's credit cards and make our credit better. I had the better credit at the time. Everybody was dependent on mine. So we bring each other up, try to survive in this world like that. We had this conversation. Now, the person that came with the information, right, well, the first time I heard about Ripple was through that person, but the person was so radical. They was all over the place. You know what I'm saying? They don't even believe in themselves because they was too slick for their own good. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna mention the call names of who it is. But they was always into something like on to the next. They was into all the pyramid schemes. You couldn't take them serious financially. The person who actually brought the information to us for the first time, it was like, oh, these called Ripple. It was 5-6 cents at the time. I'm telling you, it's gonna change the world. I read up on it. It's gonna change the world. We need to invest into these coins, and one of them is called Ripple, and they're gonna be with the bank and woo. And that was for me. That was unconscious. Me hearing that, and for all of us, my sister, my little brother, I mean, big brother and little sister at the time. Hearing that, we ain't paying no attention, right? No, that was unconscious, right? So the cooties flew, the beer flew hit, and you know I had been rocking with you even years before then. You already know the way.
You said the cooties.
Right? yeah, you already know. So it's stopping my hustles. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, how to make me some more money. I got to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? I got to keep the bills rolling. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I already was locked into you. Like and subscribe, so every time you come on, I'm following you. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with you because you spoke about the shit that people didn't want to talk about. And that's my kind of stuff that I talk about to my family and friends. So I got a like minds. You know what I'm saying? So you went over the death of the dollar, man, and my antenna was up. And I remember the people that was in here with me at the time when you said it, and you were like, I got something that's gonna make us gonna make me. I don't know about y'all, but I'm investing to it. I know y'all ain't listening. And when you mentioned XRP, that was consciously, brother. That was conscious. XRP. I wrote it down. Right? That was back in what, April? When you did the death of the dollar, when you first did it, like April 2020 or 2019. I think that was something like that. If I'm not mistaken. You go ahead, Crumb.
Yes. Now let me just share with the family something you just said.
Yes.
The brother said once he got his download, once his antenna started tweaking, You know, a lot of people have these dreams and all types of stuff. And the number one thing that they won't do, got to write it down. What's the difference between a dream and a goal? Dreams are up here.
Yes, sir.
When you manifest something, it has to be somewhere physically. Can you talk about the physical manifestations you put behind you? Not to get off topic, but just the topic of writing things down. I know
you know what?
Sexy,
I would, Crumb. I'm excited with you, baby. I'm gonna get to it. I promise.
Take your time.
I promise I'm gonna get to it. So I wrote it down. Now, first of all, this is like what he's saying. This is Red Dad, Blue Dad vision board, right? And I have accomplished. This wasn't here until I heard the death of the dollar. Facts. That was the first time I wrote something down. Was from that, right? So the day I heard him say XRP, my life changed. I went and did my own research on it. From that day, I have every single day, 365 days, I have studied XRP and other altcoins, just like it, right? From that day. So me studying that and seeing the vision and understanding the power of writing things down. I began to write things down. The power of vision. Remember me and Crumb said? I said if I get tattoos, it's gonna have to be a visionary tattoo, right? Remember that, Crumb? Because I want to stare at it and look at it so I can speak it into existence. Remember we said that, Crumb?
That's right.
So I that's the power of writing things down. It was no community first. It was no community at all. How the community started was I would each one teach one. I would go to a relative that I can relate. I would go to a cousin that I'm close. I would go to a friend. I would go to, all this type of stuff and tell them. They wanted everybody to know what this is like a dream come true. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm putting them on. They're like, well, how do we everybody got to know about this. You need to do something. So I say, all right. I tell you what. WhatsApp. Let's just get everybody. Let's add them all in. Let's just share information on here. And it started from that. And then from that, more things begin to happen. Go ahead, Crumb.
Well, you put something out there, and I know I'm going to get flooded. So before I even get flooded, let me just ask, is this WhatsApp community something that the people, any of the master students, any of the crypto family, if they wanted to work with you, join your community, is that a thing, or is it closed? Or
well, that's kind of close to heart. I do have. I tell you what, we can start a CrumbTV community crypto chat from this, and we'll work on it. I know you don't have time for it, but because that's how easy it is to start it. It could be a Telegram, CrumbTV, Telegram community, right? Crypto community. All you need is an administrator in there. Somebody and all it is just sharing information. We can do that from that. That's how we start that. It don't have to be my community. There's plenty of communities. It ain't just my community is here. When you go to another city, there's communities, with unity, speaking the same language. Go ahead, Crumb.
Well, one thing you said, and I can't agree more, is that there are people out here and they're doing the pyramid scheme.
Yes.
And I've witnessed it. I've been a part of it. I remember back in the day, I did prepaid legal. Noni juice, yoni juice. I don't know what.
Yeah, right.
I've done a lot of them, and I know people who are serial multi-level marketers. They've joined every multi-level marketing pyramid scheme, and none of them have worked. And for me, I'm scared. I'm concerned. I'm not scared. I'm concerned to recommend any of my master students to somebody who's going to sign you up, get you to pay an initial fee, and then disappear. Because if they do that, they're going to come back and say, oh, the master student told me to go over there to that multi-level marketing thing, and I thought it was a community, and all they did was take my money, and I'm back to Brother Polite or any of these other online scammers. And not to take shots at anybody. when people do that, they do it out of goodness of the heart because they really believe in it. However, the reason why I rock with you, the reason why I would even mention that is because you've got something a lot of people don't have or even care to establish. You've got trust.
That's right.
You've done right by people. You've got a track record, and I trust you.
That's big. Yeah.
I don't trust Morgan Stanley.
That's right.
I don't trust what's the other one that I named off earlier? Merrill Lynch.
Merrill Lynch. Live up to their last name, the Lynch part.
I don't, and with that said, I'm sure there are some great communities out there. You're gonna have to do your research, family. But for me, the only community I'm co-signing, with all due respect, is the Red Dad, Blue Dad community. My apologies for cutting your wisdom. Please continue.
Yeah, with the community part, like I said, Telegram is free. You just start. You just go on there. You just create a name. You throw your wallet away. The information is free in crypto. If someone is charging you for crypto information, you know what I'm saying, then you might want to take some steps back. You know what I mean? Because the information is free, 100%. When it comes to a community, if you want to support the person in the community, people. It takes time reading these articles. It takes time watching these videos. It takes time for Crumb to put this stuff together. So donations and showing love like that's always welcome. Because if you're not a giver now, you're not going to be a giver later when you are making millions. So you got to keep that in mind. Most people who give don't give now. They don't wait to get millions to give. They give now. Go ahead, Crumb.
All right, so let's get a little bit aggressive. Let's talk more so about crypto. I think people have an idea of who you are, our story. Have we missed the boat on crypto? Is there still opportunity?
Oh, absolutely not, man. Let me explain something to you, family. You have not missed no boat, no train, no nothing. If you go to the cryptos, today's market cap, it's about over 2 trillion. Now, when Crumb mentioned XRP, at that time, the crypto market was 200 billion, family. Apple got more market cap than the whole crypto market, right? So what boat have you missed? Now, you're talking about 2 trillion is only 1% of the 99% of the trillions to quadrillions of money that's coming into crypto. So you tell me how early you are.
Teach. That's how you feel?
That's what I know, baby. That's what I know. You're Red Dad, Blue Dad. Know that, baby. Peanuts. This is the greatest transfer of wealth you have ever seen. Trust me, hands down. Hands down, man. If you want to invest into Apple, you are investing into Apple all over again. If you want to invest into Netflix, you are investing into Netflix all over again. If you want to invest into Amazon, you are investing into Amazon all over again. You want to invest into Google, you are investing into Google all over again. Guess what? Pennies on the dollar.
I like pennies on the dollar.
You know why? That's our pay rate. That's our pockets. Right. They only pay us pennies on the dollar, so we can only invest pennies on the dollar.
Right. I think that's fair.
It is fair. Absolutely fair. You just got to have eyes to see and ears to listen.
Okay. All right. So, next question. What are some of your favorite coins or tokens as of recently or just overall?
Okay. Well, your Red Dad, Blue Dad is matured in this space, right? Now, to start out and I like to speak to people that was me in the beginning that don't know nothing, right? I started out with XRP, right? I was in love, I'm married to it, and we still got a love relationship, right? But you find one crypto that you believe in, and as far as research, and you see that what it may be, and then compare everything to being Amazon. You see how successful Amazon is, and read it, just understand it. So be successful with one crypto, and do the math. Math is the world. Do your math on how much it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not a most people say invest $100. No, it's not about just investing $100. It's about going for broke on something that you know that's going to be something. So it started out with XRP. Then I branch off with the information. What is the closest thing to XRP? Then another token called XLM. They like brothers and sisters, right? So now you're thinking about what other technology exists. And he mentioned VeChain. Then you understand what VeChain is. You understand VeChain tells the history of all products. See what partnership VeChain is in bed with. VeChain is in bed with Walmart, BMW. You know, it's going to tell you the history of all products. It's going to tell you so much what the temperature of the chicken was when it left the chicken coop. This is the type of technologies that we're going to use. So you hodl. It's called hodl. Hold on for dear life. So these are the tokens that you build your bag up, but continue to further your education. Yeah, I see you, Big J. It's BJ. So yeah, continue your education on these tokens. It's going to keep leading to the next jump, right? So you hodl these things, and eventually, like we said, from going from XRP to today's price of XRP, you 7x your money. So if you invested $10,000 throughout that time, right? I know that may be a lot of money to some, but it's not when you learn how to invest into crypto over time. When you realize this is better than your bank, and you put your savings in it, and you use like a savings account, you'll be up over $70,000. That's 10x. I mean 7x on a $10,000 investment, right? But this is over a year and a half ago. So these are the things you're thinking about, right? So now you hodling. Now that gave you buying power. Now there's other cryptos that come out that's undervalued. Some of these things are fractions of a penny. Some of these cryptos with good use case is fractions of a penny. How many things can you buy for fractions of a penny, family? You know what I'm saying? So when you purchase these things for pennies on the dollar, it doesn't take much for it to go up for you to have tens of thousands of dollars off a few $100 investment, right? Now let's go to some of the favorite tokens of today. The favorite tokens of today are Crumb. I'm sorry to say it. One of the favorite tokens is something that give me good return on my money. It's the porn industry coin called Porn Rocket. Yes.
I'm sorry. Called what?
Porn Rocket. We have already seen 10x in 5 to 7 days. We have 10x on our money. So if you invested $1,000, you would have made $11,000, $10,000, right? In 5 days. These are the type of token. Because you got to understand, Pornhub is in trouble. Fans Only is in trouble. They're doing explicit things and you using Visa and MasterCard are in trouble with the feds because they're using those two things to pay for it. So Porn Rocket has cornered that. Well, it's know your customer, right? So now Pornhub, Fans Only, now has to use Porn Rocket in order to use Visa and MasterCard. And this money hasn't even came in yet. You're talking about all the industry, Crump, all your actors, actresses, everybody is coming, going to be on the platform of Porn Rocket. So you're talking about a $93 billion industry, right? And the market cap today is only it was 62 million at the time. I'm not sure what it is today. Somebody can look it up and see what the market cap is. So you can think about all the billions of dollars per year going into the market cap of Porn Rocket. Yes, sir. That's it there. If you want extensive breakdown, research to the white meat, to the gristle, to the bone, please go subscribe to Underdog Crypto, and you will see this brother break this down like no other, right? This is something that'll change. I know it seems freak nasty, but you invest into the technology, not the industry, okay? You invest into the technology, not the industry, okay? Again, you are investing into the technology of crypto, not the industry, okay? What my brother say, he made 5K in one day. You see my account on Porn Rocket. So this is something that's going to change your life right there. That's one of my most fun cryptos to invest into because of the numbers that it's doing.
So, you're telling a story, and I'm envisioning what you're saying, and it's starting to make sense.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yes, sir.
So, family, when we were in Miami,
my goodness,
I did a song called "It All Makes Sense." A lot of this banter between us, you got to watch the videos. But anyway, but yeah, so OnlyFans has been in the news. I don't Fans Only, OnlyFans, I'm not sure what it's called, but they've taken a hit. They've taken a hit in terms of money. So when you mention this back door, oh my God, in terms of Pornhub, that's such a anyway, this back door for them to get money, Porn Rocket is getting steam. It's everything sounds like a sexual innuendo now. Anyway, Porn Rocket. All right, you know I'm against Pornhub, but in terms of putting pennies on a dollar to make money, you know, people, you yourself have.
Let's get this correct, Chrome. I want to interject so you fully understand it. Porn Rocket is to clean up Pornhub act. Porn Rocket is to clean up OnlyFans, well, I can say whatever their act. Make sure they're not using any explicit against children, trafficking. They to clean it up. I know the name. They could have choose a better name. They could have choose a better name, but the token itself is to make sure that they clean up their act.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, I want to thank you for taking the time with making that crystal clear for me.
Yes.
Because you know, I gotta sometimes my heart is too big, you know. So, you know, with that said, yeah, I can get behind Porn Rocket if that's the case. But you know, I don't want to be so invested to know what's going on. I don't care to know what Bitcoin is doing or XRP. I just want to get my money and go.
Gotcha.
You know, but I appreciate that part. I wanted to ask also, just to kind of get your take, what do you think about the whole Dogecoin thing? How did you feel about that?
I could have been if I actually knew about it, I would be very more well off than what I am today if I actually knew about it. Because Dogecoin, which is e-God, and you know, if you look on the back of your money, in God we trust, that's gold, oil, and drugs. So the same malicious system has created the electronic version of it, and they call it Dodge, which is e-God, if you spell it backwards, right? So it's gold, oil, and electronics, which is Dodge. So it has real heritage. It comes from Bitcoin's fork Litecoin fork Dogecoin, right? A Dogecoin. So if I knew about that, I would have invested into it properly, right? But because I didn't know, it was considered a meme coin, and it's actually not a meme coin because it have real heritage. So it is something that we're going to use far as a stable coin, but it was known from social media. Why? Because Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk that's the new Warren Buffett far as influencing of investing of our lifetime. You know, your Warren Buffetts and all them getting older. You know what I'm saying? So now you need people like influencers like Elon Musk, right? So Elon Musk is the salesman of Dogecoin, right? When he say Dogecoin going to the moon, he's not talking about a physical price going to the moon. He's talking about a technology that's going on a satellite, that's a NOAA, that's up in space, that's not interfered by pollution of weather.
Teach.
Yes, sir.
Brother, oh my, you got to go back and watch this live because you were levitating right then. It was crazy. You were having an out-of-body experience. Your ass was just pulling from everywhere. It was like Age of Ultron. Okay.
It's deep in the crypto. I told you that. It is deep in the crypto, man.
Yeah. You just went deep too.
Yeah, I was you before I was crypto. So now I'm you and crypto in the same body.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Powerful. With that said, so we've gone over Dogecoin. You know I've been interviewing you and just kind of throwing stuff at you nonstop, and I had a couple tangents there as well. I apologize. But what's been on your mind as of lately concerning crypto? I just want to hear what you have to say generally.
Oh, hey man, I eat, sleep, doodle crypto. That's on my mind. Crypto. Oh my goodness. If you got eyes to see and ears to listen, this is the greatest transfer of wealth, right? Now, crypto is just a vehicle to take me somewhere else physically, right? Because we're living in a world that's going digital on every single aspect of the world. It's going to a digital NFT, non-fungible token moment of crypto, right? Where a computer can pay a computer, autonomy, anonymity, self-driving cars, all these things deals with the cryptographic technology, right? Now, the noise, the 5G, it all makes sense. It all makes sense that if you walk into a store, right, and this camera can can deal with the self-checkout, right? And they don't need no cashiers. They don't need nobody. This is cryptographic transactions. These are digital blockchain transactions. This is the world. So if I get into the new world in the beginning, it make us get chance to be the 1% of the 1%, because we'll never catch up to the 1% because they already in bed. Those are your whales. You know what I'm saying? Those are your whales, right? So where I see crypto at is me being a part of the crypto world to leave a digital footprint for my children, right? To get them a head start, right? You can use this crypto for generational wealth, family. You get chance for, I don't know what age you are, but your children definitely never have to work a day in their life, because cryptocurrency is the gold rush all over again. It's the .com era all over again. So what do I think about crypto? I'm still thinking about crypto right now. It's on my mind, baby. Wow, it won't leave. It won't leave. It won't leave. It won't leave.
I tell you, brother, okay, here. The family's asking some questions. Leon says, what about DeFi? James says, what about it? What is DeFi? What's that?
Well, DeFi is, you have centralized and then you have decentralized, right? Centralized is the banking system, what we're used to. All your banks to gangsters, all your Wells Fargos, all your, I'm sorry, something popped up on my screen on my computer. Your Wells Fargos, all your banks to gangsters, your Chases, all these, it's a centralized transaction. And DeFi is a whole nother system where it's basically peer-to-peer, me and you making transactions, where our live stream won't be monitored. They can't take it down, where the blockchain really is in effect, where it's just a decentralized, and James left the definition up there for it's just a decentralized media where we dealing with our own banking, peer-to-peer. And you ain't worried about a centralized transaction like your central banks and all the other scumbags.
I just want to.
But James left a perfect definition if you into reading.
I just wanted to kind of clarify what was going on so the family can understand.
Yes.
Number one, Red is speaking independently. However, he has a community. And am I right within saying James is a part of your community?
Absolutely, man. He's a captain in the community.
And that's what I got from him. He's hitting on all cylinders. He's sharp. Yes. And I want to point this out and use this as an example. The Red Dad, Blue Dad community is tough money. They go hard. They go Hamilton. They're on it. They're in there like swimwear.
Yes, sir.
I just want to sing your praise just a little bit because you got the family in the building, and I appreciate them adding value. That's what I call it.
What you know what makes the Red Dad, Blue Dad community powerful? We're all leaders. There's no followers.
Woo!
There's no followers.
Come on.
We don't follow each other. We lead by example. We lead each other. We lead. Everybody has their own strong point. We're all leaders. So if you produce leaders, then you can lead yourself into financial freedom. You can lead yourself into buying schools. You can lead yourself into buying water, owning airspace over your land, or owning farming, because you're all leaders.
So you've ditched the minister, the reverend, the president, a position to where it's a pyramid and there's one person at the top, and you've made everybody a leader.
That's
everybody's a reverend, everybody's the president, everybody, and which should be, it may not be, but should be.
That's the downfall. Like, how you gonna be a rich reverend or a rich leader and your followers are not rich, or they don't have any money? What point is that? Now, I looked at something with Jay-Z say how many millionaires he produced off his record label. That was peanuts. When you got a community of 200, 300 people and they all millionaires just like you, that's change. That's change. That's buying land. That's buying airspace. That's buying maritime. You buying distribution boats. This is something Marcus Garvey didn't have. If Umar Johnson used something like this as a vehicle, right, and teach people how to fish, then he'll have his investors for his school. Nothing against the brother. I love him. If he got an event, I'll go to it next week. But you got to create a vehicle where you all earning money for those who got eyes to see and ears to listen.
You're gonna have to watch this later, bro. I need you to come back, watch the video. Out of body experiences. You're on fire. With that said, I always am not happy with how time just flies by. You know, it's just when you're on fire, it just starts to move. But we're rounding on an hour.
Wow.
If I had to guess, based off your stellar performance, the family wants to at least tap in with you. Maybe it's a closed community. Maybe it's a gated community. Fine. Less is more. We want to focus on, grandma, auntie, uncle. I got my family in there. But the family may want to get in. They may want to tap in on Twitter.
Yeah.
May want to tap in on YouTube.
They can direct message me there. Now, I give you a psychological evaluation. I'm a straightforward dude. I give tough love. If you belong there, you belong there. If you don't, you don't. It's you. Listen, some people know when this is for them. You don't have to tell them how to put the pants on, how to put the shirt on, how to you open up the car door and stick your key in. Put it in drive. You don't have to tell them that. They already moving. And what I mean by moving, they already invested. They just need to know more. They just need to be closer. So if you ain't at least got the platforms and got yourself in position to be a fighter, to be a warrior, then you need to give yourself a reality check.
Just to be clear,
yeah.
To get to you, because I don't want the family to come to me, please and thank you. Because that's what they'll do. They're still going to do it.
I know it. I know it.
I just want to try to at least direct the people. But nonetheless, so on Twitter, Red Dad, Blue Dad, is that correct?
Yes, correct. It's Red Dad, Blue Dad on Twitter.
On YouTube,
Crypto, Red Dad, Blue Dad.
Hold on. Let me just fix that. Let me fix that. Hold on. Yeah. Edit CRYPTO. I'm just going to type in YT. Hopefully the family knows what that means. On YouTube, it's Crypto, Red Dad, Blue Dad. Check him out, family. I know you want to. I love him. I love what he's doing. Hopefully you got an idea through CrumbTV who is doing what, because I don't want to just tear the family down, because I did a video talking about people who not doing right. We want to put things. Crumb, what's the solution? The Red Dad, Blue Dad community of people working together, making sure we're all good is clearly the solution. So go on Twitter. Excuse me, let me just fix this. Go on Twitter, and it's simply Red Dad, Blue Dad. Go rock with the family. If you don't have a Twitter family, it's really easy. Since this is the crypto, it doesn't cost any Bitcoin for Twitter. It doesn't cost any Doge for Twitter. Twitter's free. If you are really serious, because he's already vetting people, you got to be serious. This is not a game. This is not a joke. Nobody's playing with you. If you are serious, go create a Twitter. Reach out to the brother, Red Dad, Blue Dad. I want to confirm he's good people. And I'm not just saying that because there's a guy on the internet. The place he's sitting right now, I've been there in real life. I've come to his home. I've broke bread with his family. He's done right, because anything could have happened. Not that it could have. No, it couldn't. But I can confirm he's a good brother, family. Red Dad, Blue Dad. Brother, I want to let you get your last words, and then I'll close this out.
Hey, I just hope this first of all, thank you, Crumb. Thank you for all the love you showed. You said several times that you love me. I love you too, brother. So I want to get that out of the way. I do this because I look just like you. I look like your favorite cousin, like your favorite brother, your favorite uncle, if I'm old enough. If I can do it, you can do it. Cryptocurrency, look in my eyes, family, is the greatest transfer of wealth that's going to be in your lifetime. And you don't need to have you can have a McDonald's salary. You can have a person that's panhandling salary to invest into cryptocurrency, right? Right? Trusted platforms. Put something on it, family. Put something on it. Join a community. Go to my YouTube page, hit like and subscribe. I speak to the new family all the time. I tell you what platforms to use. Subscribe. Watch all my videos. You know, it don't cost you nothing. Hit the like button, subscribe, share it. That's how you start, family. And if you're serious, there's Underdog community. Underdog, go subscribe to Underdog Crypto. He has a Telegram you can subscribe to. I mean, go be a part of that I'm actually in. Okay? We share information. It doesn't matter what you look like, what creed, color. This is the greatest transfer of wealth we have ever seen, and you don't need a lot of money that you think you need to be into it, family. And those are facts.
With that said, I want to thank you again, brother. It means everything to me. I want to say to the family, thank you so much for subscribing. He's a good brother. I appreciate him so much. You can see the past events, my experience when I was in Miami with him. It was a great experience. Thank you also to James as well. The family's in the building. I love the unity. I love the support. This is how we as a community need to be.
This is what it's about, man.
That's it. I am my brother's keeper. This is our wave. This is how we move. Okay, so I just want to, I don't want to talk the family to death about something so nostalgic, but it's so beautiful. It's and that's why I got to express to the brother I love him. This is how the brothers should be interacting. But I'm not going to talk y'all to death and be so kumbaya about it. But it is what it is. Let me just see if I can rush through and share with you these things that I got going. If you want to, you can come to Cali. I'm gonna be in Cali. You know that they shut down this whole thing. You got to get a vaccine in order to go into restaurants. Cali is adopting the same thing that New York has adopted. We're gonna take it to the beach. I'm not going to no New York beach. You go to New York beach, accidentally slip on a heroin pill. I mean, a needle. Cali, a little. I rock with Cali, so so come on out if you are in the area. We're gonna have a bonfire there. From 4 to 8 during the daylight hours. I'll be there teaching. Sharing, talking, taking pictures, breaking bread, showing the family love. So on and so forth. So you can definitely come out to that. Let me get my thing running. I should have had it running before I even went into this little monologue. Where am I at? CrumbTV.info. CrumbTV.info/events is where you can get those tickets at. The God 720 will be with me that day as well. So that's going to be dopamine. You already know what it is on that one. The other one, come on. The movie night. I'm going to do a movie night. We're going to watch a 30-minute documentary on the history of white hygiene. We're also going to talk about, the European, even now, Ashton Kutcher said that his wife and his children don't bathe, but maybe once a week. Coco, the wife of Ice-T, she says she bathes once a week or longer, depending on if she gets itchy. Her words, not mine. And this is a lot of Europeans today. They're kind of coming out the closet and telling you they don't bathe. They're not, or if they do bathe, they don't use a wash rag. They just kind of wash their hair and let the suds run down. Clean. Like a commercial. They just splash the water. Psh, I'm clean. What? But anyway, so that's going to be on Zoom. It's not going to be in Cali, not going to be in New York, won't be in Miami. It's going to be on Zoom. So rock with me if you rock with me. That's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Last but not least, let me see. What else do I got going on? I got one or two more things going on. I'm going to be in New York. I'm going to be in New York with the Minister of Information. We're going to go over the corruption in New York. New York is pushing this vaccine thing heavy, and they're like the leaders of the different cities and states. So we're going to talk ish about New York. New York, we love the people. We do not like the government. I love my New York family in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, but I do not like Como. I don't like Como. I don't like what was that other one? He was the attorney for Donald Trump. What's that dude name? He was the mayor of New York. I gotta look in the comments now. Somebody help me out. He was the mayor of New York, and here somebody asked about donations. I'll talk about it in the end. Let me just stay focused real quick. He was the mayor of New York, and now he's the attorney for Donald Trump. What's that white boy name? Giuliani. I don't like Como. I don't like Giuliani. I don't like Rudy Giuliani. I don't like none of them, family. So I'm gonna get my rocks off that day. We're gonna talk pure crap. Y'all know if you don't know nothing about me, I like to talk crap. I like to talk a little bit of crap, you know what I'm saying? Especially about certain people, certain things. I am your favorite racist, so we just got to put that out there. I'm gonna get on his head. In honor of the indigenous people. So with that said, you can definitely go to crumbtv.info/events to partake in those things. But with that said, in the last couple of minutes that I want to get out of here, if you want to donate, you can donate at $CrumbTV. I want to thank the family in advance for anything they do or don't do. It's about the intentions. It's about what's in your heart. Some people can't do it. That's fine. I understand. But the brother, he's been on fire all night. I don't know why Red didn't have him up here with us. I do know why. However, the whole team is tight. James is on fire. So he says, where can we donate? You can definitely donate at $CrumbTV. So thank you so much, James, in advance. We only do the $1 challenge. If you send $1, that means a lot. If you send $1 million, that's awesome. What I need to do is set it up where you can donate crypto. The next question, Crumb, where can I donate the crypto? You want to donate some VeChain? Come on, family. So, with that said, I want to thank y'all. Do not feel pressured. I am not Pastor Porkchop. I have a day job. I've invested in crypto. I'm good on that side. So, don't feel no type of way. But I tell you what, you better feel a type of way about. Trick, if you do not hit the like button, I will talk crap about you in the next video. I'm joking. I will not. But hit that like button, family. That joint is free. Stop playing with me. Hit that like button. Comment. Let me know what you think. Red Dad, Blue Dad, give him a shout out. With that said, family, this has been another installation of CrumbTV. This is called Cryptocurrency. Hope or hype? You let me know. I can't tell you what to think. I can't tell you what to see. I can only tell you where to look. I want to leave you the exact same way I came to you, family.
Hey, you are now watching CrumbTV.
CrumbTV.
Hey, we in Chicago, y'all, and y'all watching CrumbTV.
It's your brother, Timbuktu. I say.
You are now watching CrumbTV.
You in Chi-Town finest, you hear me? Inglewood, always up to no good.
Man, I'm telling my brother Crumb.
You're watching CrumbTV.
I'm your humble brother, and you are watching CrumbTV. Reporting live from the Wild Hunters, Southside Chicago.
And you now watching CrumbTV.
And you're watching CrumbTV.
CrumbTV, baby.